Ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Like there's this deeper connection, this huge sense of meaning that's just out of reach? It's wild, but even though we're more digitally connected than ever, a lot of us are feeling a different kind of disconnect, a spiritual one. Many people say they were looking for deeper meaning, but aren't quite sure how to find it. What if the key isn't some massive, complicated quest, but something you can weave into your day starting right now? Hey, let's be real. That feeling of spiritual stagnation, it's way more common than you think. It's that little whisper that says, is this all there is? Or that sense that your spirit is running on empty. Maybe your faith feels like a distant memory, or perhaps you're just starting to explore spirituality, and it all seems a bit much. You might look at others who seem so grounded, so peaceful, and wonder, what's their secret? Life gets busy. I totally get it. Work, family, those never-ending to-do lists. It's so easy for our inner lives to get shoved to the bottom of the pile. Before you know it, you're feeling adrift, like a ship without an anchor. That connection to something bigger, that sense of divine presence or purpose, can start to feel pretty faint. But here's the genuinely exciting good news. Reigniting that spark, supercharging your faith journey, doesn't mean you have to overhaul your entire life overnight. It's not about moving to a monastery or spending hours in silent contemplation. Unless that's your thing, of course. For most of us, it's about bringing in surprisingly simple, yet really powerful daily habits. These are habits that can seriously boost your connection to the divine, or whatever you hold sacred, and add a rich layer of meaning to your everyday life, no matter your background, beliefs, or how crazy your schedule is. Today, I'm going to share 5 of these habits. These aren't just theories. They're practical, doable steps that have been a cornerstone of huge spiritual growth for so many people across all sorts of traditions. They're designed to be flexible, to meet you right where you are, and to gently guide you toward a more vibrant, connected, and fulfilling spiritual life. So if you're ready to go from feeling spiritually stuck to spiritually supercharged, you're definitely in the right place. Let's get into it. All right, let's kick things off with a habit that sounds so simple, yet its impact is incredible: daily reflection or meditation. Now, before you think, oh, I can't clear my mind, or I just don't have time for that, let me stop you right there. This isn't about reaching some Zen master level of blankness. It's simply about carving out a small pocket of quiet in your day. Think of it as your personal spiritual check-in. If you're coming from a Christian perspective, this might mean setting aside a few minutes for prayer, maybe mulling over a piece of scripture, or just being still and opening yourself to God's presence. It can be as wonderfully simple as saying a prayer while you're brushing your teeth, or focusing on a single Bible verse during your morning commute. If you're looking at this from a more universal spiritual angle, this habit fits perfectly with practices like mindfulness or meditation. This could be focusing on your breath, doing a guided meditation, silently thinking about your day, or concentrating on a meaningful text, a mantra, or an affirmation that resonates with you. The main idea is to quiet the outside noise so you can hear those inner whispers. Why is this so powerful? Well, for starters, making this quiet time helps a lot with stress and mental clutter. In a world that's constantly screaming for our attention, reflection and meditation act like an anchor, grounding you in the present and helping you step back from the whirlwind of thoughts and worries. It lets you observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment and just be. Beyond stress relief, this practice builds a sharper awareness of yourself, of the world around you, and for many, an awareness of the divine, your higher purpose, or that deeper spiritual side of life. It's in these quiet moments that insights often pop up. Clarity comes, and you can feel a real connection to what you hold sacred. It also sets an intentional tone for your day. Instead of just reacting to whatever life throws at you, you start your day, or break it up, with a conscious act of turning inward. How do you start? Honestly, just start small. Maybe it's 5 minutes when you first wake up, during your lunch break, or before bed. Find a quiet spot, cut down distractions as much as you can, and just breathe. There are tons of free apps and guided meditations online if you need a hand getting started. The key isn't how long you do it, especially at first, but how consistently you show up for that appointment with yourself and your spirit. It's a small act that can create big ripples in your overall sense of peace and connection. Next up, we have a habit that can literally rewire your brain for more joy and connection. Expressing gratitude. Sounds almost too good to be true, right? But the impact of consciously noticing the good in your life is backed not just by ancient spiritual wisdom, but by a whole lot of science too. For those on a Christian journey, this might mean starting or ending your day by specifically thanking God for blessings, big or small. Maybe it's keeping a gratitude journal where you jot down a few things each day, or perhaps it's weaving heartfelt thanks into your prayers. It's about actively looking for God's hand in your life and recognizing those gifts. From a universal spiritual viewpoint, the practice is just as powerful. It could be as simple as mentally listing 3 things you're grateful for each morning before your feet hit the floor, or each evening before you sleep. You might thank the universe, a higher power, or simply acknowledge the good things in your life. Another great way to practice gratitude is to express appreciation directly to others. A kind word, a thank you note, a genuine compliment. Gratitude is a core practice in so many spiritual paths because it has this amazing ability to shift your whole perspective and grow a deep sense of joy. So what are the real benefits of building a gratitude attitude? First, it actively helps you see things more positively. When you're regularly scanning your life for things to be thankful for, you start to notice more good. It's like tuning into a specific radio frequency. Suddenly, the music is everywhere. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges, but it balances the scales, making sure the good doesn't get lost. Second, for many, expressing gratitude strengthens faith and trust. When you acknowledge the blessings you've already received, it builds confidence that you'll be supported through whatever comes next. It helps you feel a sense of abundance rather than scarcity. And third, gratitude encourages humility and contentment. It helps us see that not everything we have is solely because of us, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and appreciation for the often unseen forces and people that support us. It shifts the focus from what we lack to the abundance that's already all around us, leading to more peace and satisfaction. How can you weave this into your day? Pick a consistent time, maybe with your morning coffee, during your commute, or as you're winding down. You could start a physical journal, use a notes app, or just make it a mental practice. The key is intention and consistency. Try to be specific. Instead of just, I'm grateful for my family, you might say, I'm grateful for how my partner really listened to me today, or I'm grateful for my child's laugh. This detail makes the feeling of gratitude more real and powerful. It's a small habit with a huge return on investment for your spiritual well-being. I'm really curious, which of these 5 habits feels most inviting to you right now? Or maybe you have another daily spiritual habit that has been a total game changer in your own life. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love reading them, and your insights could inspire someone else on their journey. If you found this helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps more people discover this kind of content. And if you haven't already, think about subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos designed to help you live a more connected, meaningful, and spiritually vibrant life. Thanks so much for spending this time with me today. Remember, your spiritual well-being matters. Invest in it, nurture it, and watch how it transforms everything. Until next time, take good care. I'm really curious, which of these 5 habits feels most inviting to you right now? Or maybe you have another daily spiritual habit that has been a total game changer in your own life. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love reading them, and your insights could inspire someone else on their journey. If you found this helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps more people discover this kind of content. And if you haven't already, think about subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos designed to help you live a more connected, meaningful, and spiritually vibrant life. Thanks so much for spending this time with me today. Remember, your spiritual well-being matters. Invest in it, nurture it, and watch how it transforms everything. Until next time, take good care.